Hey, welcome to Thought Process, where I explain my decision making while in game. We're going to do some ones today at Diamond 2 Div 3. And the basic theme for today is going to be pressure. It's something I've been working on, and something that has actually helped me. I was in like Diamond 1 or something, and then it was, oh my. Well, that was just a solid flick. But yeah, I've been trying to basically not give the opponents as much space. So I'm hoping that we can... Wow! Kind of thought that was bouncing off the top bar. Well, I guess we're starting out this game ahead. Oh, another opportunity maybe? Yeah, so see that pressure? See how we kind of get in their face? That's what we're going to be doing this match. We want to get rid of their options. No options for them. The more options they have, the more ways they can juke us and beat us. Yeah, just stay on his face until we can get possession of the ball. Is that just in? I thought he was gonna come from the right side. Well, this is going good. This is ranked 1, so doesn't always go this good, especially at Diamond 2. Yeah, let's try and flick him here. Wow. That was close. Alright, so we're not going to just let him take possession here. We're going to follow the ball and go again. You'll notice he hit the ball, but he's way out of the play. So we still are not... Like, that was still good defense because he lost his shot opportunity pretty much. So let's pick up tiny boost pads. Something that happens a lot when you are trying to pressure is you use up a lot of boost. It's as simple as that. Because the thing is, if you want to pressure, you are sacrificing something. Generally speaking, you're sacrificing big boost pads because you can't be super close to them unless you give up the big boost pads and you go in towards the center and, you know. Can we get a goal off of this? No. But yeah, see, we blocked his shot, and it wasn't a great block, but it did force him to have to go again. And sometimes on those 50-50s, it doesn't go as much in their favor. So you're kind of just... you're just pressuring them. Like, you're basically trying to get them to crack under pressure. That's kind of what's happening. And people do crack. You can even... Nice. We need boost, though, if we want to contest this. Oh, he's not going. That was smart of him not to go straight at the goal, because we probably could have saved it. I'm just going to do a big shot, because he didn't get boost. Oh, no. If we didn't get that block, that was going in our net. So this is kind of a tricky situation where you got to like rush forward. Usually what I like to do is fake challenge on those situations. You basically just rush forward and then turn around real quick. He'll get back. Yeah. So this is going to bounce off the ceiling. Woohoo! And that time I just tried to go really early. That's the other combination of like... It sort of is a pairing to pressure, is you want to go before the... Wait, I want to see this. This is pretty nice. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. All right, let's just take it slow here. And then, no, not quite. What was that in? Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, he could have challenged us there, but we're just trying to get into his face, and like we're cutting off angles. Like he couldn't just shoot it straight at goal because we were in his face. It's a really good thing defensively, and ones it's so much about defense. Defense matters so much that it's a bigger advantage in ones than even in like 2s or 3s. And you notice like he tried a lot of shots, but he just couldn't get around us, because we weren't giving him openings at midfield. In ones, at least at my rank, where I notice a lot of the openings happen is opponent gets ball and what's a good word to describe? The protagonist. There we go. The protagonist, so you or me, you know, whoever's playing, will go back and get the back boost, and then they kind of like, it's like, oh, he has the ball, let me go get the boost, like way back here. And so he has an opening in midfield, and look at that. I wasn't fast enough, because he can shoot wherever he wants. So that's kind of what I mean by an opening in midfield. A lot of times it involves going back and getting the big boost, which is why it again, that combo of like, it's so important to, oh, that was just a good flick. It's so important to pick up all the tiny boost pads so that you can actually contest. He thought I didn't notice that he didn't go all the way up. All right, we're gonna do a boomer here because I think it'll be hard for him to react. I was right, but I missed. All right, so let's do what I said before. Go and fake. Oops. I waited a really, really long time to turn around. It's not so effective if you wait until they hit it to turn around. The whole idea is that you turn around before they hit it, and then the ball kind of ends up falling into your lap. Let's get a good 50. Uh-oh. He's gonna be up in the air. This time I'm gonna grab boost. There we go. He was trying to pinch it. All right. Get the nose up. Oh, never mind. I didn't have boost, so I didn't want to challenge. I just kind of stayed there, which is, again, pressure. Uh-oh. I made it a little bit harder for him to shoot, but I don't think I made it. Oh, just kidding. That's pressure for you. We just stay close. All right, he's gonna challenge. Ooh. There we go, we got the boost. He's gonna go back. Got to jump early. Yeah, because he could have hit that over us if we didn't jump early, but he also could have hit it under us, which is why I made my car kind of wide. I sort of like tilted it forward. Did like that. Oh, bad time to show. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. He's probably like, what is going on in that guy's head? Oh, unranked. Interesting, interesting. So you kind of saw how pressure worked. Like you can kind of see the unforced, or the forced errors that it creates. All right, I have no boost, but I gotta just stick close to this or else he will take advantage of it. You'll notice I messed up the flick, and so afterwards what I tried to do is put it on the wall, because it's like, I don't have boost, so I can't really do much with it. But if I put it on the wall, then he can't do much with it. So it gives me a moment, it buys me like a second or two to go pick up boost or whatever I did in that situation. I forgot now. But, oh no, that could have been a great hit. But you notice I'm just staying close and running out of boost, and staying close and running out of boost some more. So he is giving me possession a lot. Don't have a lot of boost to work with, but if he lets me get close, man, a little more boost or a little better ball control, and I might have been able to score that actually. All right, let's try and put this in front of the net and then score it in. Ah, good try. I put it too far out from the wall. You really want it close to the wall in those scenarios. Makes it a little bit easier to hit in. Otherwise, you have to like go all the way out from the wall and then all the way back in, and yeah. Let's see if we can get back quickly. Man. Oh, he tried to do the same thing. I probably should have gone up earlier on that and pressured him in the air. I'm not as confident in the air, which is kind of why. Yeah, let's get back here. Let's try and close off his options. You'll notice I jumped before he did. And that meant that he couldn't really challenge. He turns around. Oh, a little more power on that flick. It might have gone past him. Oh, backflip. Got to take advantage of that when they happen. But again, I mean, it's just that pressure. I was right in his face, so he had to do something as fast as possible. And people tend to make mechanical errors when they are forced to play faster than they want to. So, yeah. All right, let's try and cut it. Oh, he read that. He missed. He didn't get a good clean clear though. Nice. We pressured him, put it up onto the wall. Big hit. Oopsie. There we go. Get that those challenges going. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Good thing I demoed him. That would have been the most free goal of his life. All right, let's try and get it up high. There we go. See, he left midfield open for me, so I had the pick of options. I could do whatever I felt like would be the most successful for me at that time. That's why you don't want to give people space. They can pick whatever move is best for them, and they'll pick different things, you know, depending on the player and depending on where their skill set's at, depending on how much control they have of the ball at the given moment or whatever. You know, they'll pick different things, but the point is that they can pick the thing that they are the most comfortable with. Like, I just gave him a lot of space. He can shoot it, no problem. So you just really have to make sure that you're applying pressure, or else you get scored on. All right, let's go up for this. Yeah, definitely needed to because he was going. Really important to challenge that. So fake challenge. That wasn't a very good fake challenge. Yeah. Oh, he didn't get a chance to grab boost. That might give us a opportunity to get back. Oh, close. All right, I'm gonna catch this. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm most comfortable with dribbles. Not necessarily the best with dribbles, but most comfortable anyway. Big shot. We can put it top. I gotta flip off that. So I haven't been pointing it out very much. I'm trying to point out like what I'm attempting to do and like why I'm attempting to do it. But I'm not always pointing out like what about him is causing me to choose one option over another. But it is definitely an important part of pressuring. You need to really be watching the car. And a lot of times, like right now, my eyes are on him. I noticed that he kind of, yeah, he sort of went back, but he didn't go all the way back to the goal. So I was able to pop it over him. Basically just kind of looking for like, what's the weak point? You know, what's going to be the hardest for them to save? Like in terms of their options, what's going to be the most challenging for them to do? So I notice he's on the wall, so I'm not just going to do a big hit. And you'll see he didn't get free possession because of that choice. Oh my. Okay, the game's pretty much over. I think we pressured him into a win though, so that was pretty solid. Oh, he's gone. So yeah, for this last game, I'll try and point out like what openings I'm seeing as I pressure him. And hopefully that will be instructive. Okay, so I'm giving him way too big of a space there. So we'll fake challenge. That's kind of how you fix that issue. Ooh, nice flick. All right, try and get the nose up. Nice. You want your nose up on those 50-50s. So we don't need to use our boost to challenge him. He just kind of keeps hitting it, so I just sort of took an opportunity when he jumped. Oh, yep, he went past the ball. I missed, but that's okay, because it went to the side that he's not on. So we got to really watch him. Can he flick? No. All right, let's get a quick follow. Oh, good demo. Oh, he's going up the wall. He could have gone straight at the goal and scored, I think, but he has a flip. There we go. We're winning kickoffs fairly consistently. Let's see if we can turn it into a goal. Oh, that wasn't a very good second hit. At least I connected though. That would have been it. Oh no. Look at this. Bad habit. Midfield opening. He can do whatever he wants. So, well, I guess that's why it happens. At lower levels you don't get punished for leaving that opening. Fake challenge. That didn't work on him. Fake challenges have to be plausible, you know? If your opponent doesn't believe that you're going to challenge the ball, they're not going to flinch and, you know, drop the ball or shoot early or whatever. Okay, he's a little ways from the ball. He's using up his boost, so now we have an opening and turn it into a goal. If you start to get a sense of like, or you start to watch people's cars more often, when they're in the air, you can pay attention to when their boost is coming out of their car, and you can get a sense of like how much they still have. Let's see if we can pick up this pad. Nice. Uh-oh, that might be an opening for him. Okay, we're gonna need to pressure him. He's proven very deadly. Well, why do you have to prove me wrong when I say that? Oh dear, this is still competitive. People make mistakes in every game mode. It's just funny, like, the timing of that. Alright. Oh. It's times like these where I wish that my aerial game was better. I should probably just start going for it, you know, get some practice that way. That would be a good way to practice pressure. Oh, I thought I could get a good hit on that. All right, let's dribble this. If he doesn't charge. I'm gonna take his boost so he doesn't have a whole lot to work with. Yeah, you'll notice he's driving really slow. So that was a decent strat. Oh no, I didn't miss. Oh. Oh. I missed the boost, and then he's like, "Oh, that looks like a nice opening." All right, so he's on the other side of the field, which means I have space to work with. I missed the shot, but I think that was a good choice of what to go for. We can shoot again on the right side. Yeah. See, he gave me space. It just goes back. The more space, the more options. That's just how it works. So, gotta limit that space and thereby limit the options. Ooh, that was a good shot. I'm gonna watch the kickoff. Oh, my nose. I didn't get my nose up. You gotta get your nose up so it hits the center of the ball. Maybe even a little higher. Ooh. That might have been too high. I don't know. I flubbed the last flip. All right, this guy is making it kind of hard to pressure him because he is putting the pressure on us, of course. All right, let's just go up here. Gotta learn aerials somehow. There we go. That was good pressure, sticking close. I'm trying to get tiny boost pads. It's really hard to see them. That worked out though. I did end up picking up one, which is what helped us score in the end. All right, we're looking at him. Ooh. I was trying to make sure that I challenged before he did. So he has boost and I have very little. But I might be able to flick it over him. Or cut it to the side. Oh, he hadn't committed yet. All right, let's see if we can slip one in. That was good defense. It's not in. Not bad. We were kind of coming back towards the end. Hey, we leveled up. Ooh, smoke trail. I suppose I can claim all these XP rewards too. Oh, we got wheels. Hey, it's all worth it in the end. Get some cool items. That's for the Dominus. Oh, wow, 4 levels. Ring thing. Let's just take a look at the rewards we earned for our hard work practicing pressure. That's pretty cool. I like the chromatic effect. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like the wheels... These wheels are incredibly cool painted. Ooh, and they're incredibly cool regular, too. That's awesome. I love really colorful stuff. It's cool looking. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just like little outlines of color. And then the rest of the wheel is black. Oh, that looks really cool. I like those wheels. And the smoke trail. That's cool. It's a different color every time you hit supersonic. That's actually really cool. I didn't realize that. Because it has that chromatic effect, so of course you're going to be hitting it at different parts of the cycle. So it just ends up sort of being a different color every time. That's really cool. It's almost like a randomized boost trail. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope it was helpful for you to see me or hear me explain like my decision making and how pressure works and like why I was pressuring at different times and stuff like that. I hope that was useful to you. And I hope it sort of pulls back the curtain for you on kind of what's going on inside of people's heads when they're talking about pressure and space and like, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, again, I hope that was helpful for you, but that is going to be it from me. I will catch you in the next one. Later.